We've met your new man. Can you tell us how it all came about?
Look, he was sent through from Sarpreet's agent to us for us to have a look at. We had a good look at him. Look, he's still young. He's an international player. So he's got international experience, which I think will fit in quite well with our Kiwi internationals as well. He's an ambitious young kid. The chat that I had to him over the phone, he seemed very excited about coming out here and playing some football. He's not our normal 10s that we look at. Normally we like the smaller 10s that play in those roles, but he's a good size. He's deceivingly quick, and like I said, he's got abundance of experience at international level as well. And look, he's come out here with the right attitude and the right mentality, and hopefully we can get the best out of him.
Given the fact that he's a little bit different from the likes of Uli and Gale perhaps, will he have to make major adjustments, or will you maybe tweak your game plan to fit him in?
Look, what we've seen of him, he's got the attributes to play in that role as a 10, although he's probably quite taller and quite stronger lad in that role, but he has those attributes to play in those tight areas, so I think he'll fit in quite well.
You must see hundreds of tapes of players and have many players offered to you. Was there anything in particular about him that swayed it?
Oh, look, the thing was we're trying to build a team where we're bringing in some young players, but also experienced players. For us, I liked his attributes. I thought he would fit in well to our team and what he can bring us with the way that he plays. And also, look, for me, I've always come to this club to think I've got a year left on my deal. We're trying to bring in players and think about the future as well. And so, I've always thought when you come into a place, whether you're here the season after or not, is always leave it at a better place.
And so that leaves you with 2 more import spots if you choose to take them up. Are you likely to use one or both of those?
Definitely. Definitely we'll use those spots up. We're pretty close to another player at the moment. Hopefully we can get that sorted in the next couple of days, and we're currently looking at other players for the top end as well.
Can you just give us an indication, indication of the positions that you're looking to fill?
We'll look for another 10, and then we'll look for another 9 at the moment, yeah.
He's told us that A1 Mobile was key to giving the sell for Australia and for the ALeague. How grateful are you to that?
Yeah, it helps. It helps that players have played with. That's the thing about football. Everyone thinks it's so distant, but it's a small world. Everyone knows someone somewhere. So him playing with Mobile out in Midtjylland would have helped, and him obviously pumping up the ALeague would have helped as well. And look, he's probably seen from last season as well. We're a very young side and a very ambitious side at the same time. So, it's an opportunity for him to come and get some good football under his belt and get his place back in and where he wants to see himself in the future. So, look, it helps with those guys that have gone overseas and done well as well to be able to help these guys and not convince, but tell them that the competition is actually a good competition.
You mentioned also Sarpreet's agent helped you out, or at least made the contact. So, like those relationships and maintaining good friendships across the game are
very important. You rely on working with good people and with good agents that work with good players, and you have to have those relationships with agents. Unfortunately, agents rule the world in football, so you need those relationships to be able to find these type of players.
Is that someone you deal with quite a bit? Is he European based?
Yeah, well, we deal with everybody. I think we get on well with a lot of agents around the world, and there's agents that we trust that deliver some really good players. So, the club has had a good experience with Sarpreet's agent with a deal for him to go over to Germany. So he's one of those agents that we trust, and they bring out good players.
He's got a lot of international experience and played in the Champions League as well. What does that sort of experience do to the squad to bring something like that?
Yeah, look, for us it's very important that we bring in, even though he's still 25, he's still young, but he's got a lot of experience under his belt, and I think that's something that we lacked last season, in those positions. So I'm hoping that he brings that experience to the group and he lifts the group as well.
Just a general one, just a couple of weeks away from Australia Cup game, just how you feel about how the squad's all coming together and your preparation?
No, we've been working the boys hard this pre-season. We've had a lot of double sessions. I think the Cup is always important to us to also get good games, but also have a good pre-season and get out of this weather and get to Australia to play some games would be nice. So look, the cup is important. We're slowly building. We had a game the other night, a friendly game against Miramar, which was good. Some boys got 45 minutes, some boys got 60 minutes. So we're slowly getting there.
will you tack on more games in Australia? Because I don't know if you'll get the nice weather in Tassie when you go down.
Yeah, look, hopefully all goes well against Devonport, the first game of the Cup, and then the next round is, I think, between the 10th and the 14th of August. So at the moment we're planning to stay in Australia and hopefully get a game whilst we're over there in between that next Cup game.
Will Bozhidar be available likely to feature?
That's a question you have to ask Gilly, mate.
It's an admin
so it's admin to get his papers through and his visa stuff done for New Zealand, and once we get that, then we can get his Australian visa.
Can I ask you how close you were to Roy Krishna?
Look, I think that's a conversation that we had maybe a while ago with Roy. It was nothing ever very, very concrete, to be honest. It was just a discussion, but it's never moved forward.
Are you close on any other deals? Or
we're close to another 10 at the moment, so hopefully we can get that done in the next couple of days. And currently we're in talks with a couple of 9s.
You've had Jack Henry Sinclair with the team, I believe, this week. Is there any update you can give us there about his potential?
Yeah, look, he's done well with the group since he's come in. Look, it's always a step up again. You know, he's been a good player in the national competition and local competition. You know, we've got to be realistic as well, and don't expect the kid to step up all of a sudden in a couple of weeks. So we're giving him that time to adjust to the tempo and adjust to the group as well, and we'll see what happens with him.
So you're willing to persevere and see what might come?
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, we'll see how he goes, and then we'll make a decision on his future.
What position would he, are you kind of looking at him?
Look, at the moment, we're in between thinking whether we've got Payne as right back and Carl Elliott as a right back. We're still possibly looking to sign a local central defender. It depends, obviously, if we go down that path. And we bring Jack in as a right fullback, and then we can use Payne as a central defender when needed. So we're still in the deciding on how we utilise that.
Can I ask on a couple of broader football issues? The big conversation in Australian football at the moment is the worth of these pre-season friendlies with big sides coming out. Wellington have obviously had a big hit out with the Beckham's Galaxy, I think it was, back in the day, and you might have been involved in Summon FC as well. Can you see the worth in them? Would you like Wellington to get involved in this stuff in the future, or? That'd
be great. I think it's great for football itself. I think we've got the the Women's World Cup coming up. For us, I think it'd be great to get these teams over, and for us, it's just to at the end of the day, you've got quality teams coming over, and you get some good quality games in pre-season. So you get to see where you're at. So I think it's great for the game.
Okay. The other question I wanted to ask about thinking bigger is ALeague expansion, which is also back on the agenda. Would you welcome a second New Zealand side, or would you not want the competition? What are your feelings about that, if it's possible? Being
selfish, I probably wouldn't, because then it becomes a big fight for the local players. But look, at the end of the day, if that's what the game needs, that's what the game needs. If we need to expand and we have an extra team in New Zealand, I think it's a great opportunity for more players to come through at the same time. But being a head coach and being selfish as I am, I probably wouldn't like it.
A New Zealand derby would whet the appetite there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be great. I think it'd be great for the game. A great derby would be nice. But look, at the end of the day, those things are a little bit over my head in the sense that that'll come down to obviously what the APL sees it and how they see it, and whether it's financially viable to do that.
You said before, I might have misheard you, but you said before about 1 year on your contract and you want to look beyond that with the players you're looking at. So are you thinking that maybe this is your last season here and the next challenge might be beyond this season?
No, look, I don't know what the future holds. I've got a year left on my deal. Look, I don't know. My focus is on building a team for this season and hopefully having a good season, and we'll just see how it pans out.
And you reckon you've assembled a squad that can challenge?
Yeah, look, I think we've got a good team. We've got some good consistency. We had some young players come through last season. We've maintained the core of the squad, and now it's just those finishing touches with those visa players.
Just one final one on Alex Rufer. Do you expect to see him at any stage before 2023?
Well, hopefully he's tracking well at the moment. If all goes well, we'll probably get him back maybe early December. That's if everything does go well, but the normal timeline will probably be early Feb if things don't go as planned.
Is anyone else a doubt for the Australia Cup game?
No one at the moment. Everyone's fit and well. It's obviously just the visa players getting the paperwork done. That's pretty much everyone else is okay to go.
David Ball's toes arrived in the country.
Bally's all right. So he's come in. He's felt a lot better because he's had some time off. So he's just got some new orthotics in for Bally, so he's trying them out. So last couple of days he's done some running on it. He's been okay, hasn't been 100%, but we're slowly trying to build him back up.
Thank you very much.
Tom Manelfi, thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Yeah, it's great timing.
Thanks.